Hey there everyone, welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Today I've got for you an incredible Witchhunter build that absolutely destroys all content with ease using lightning damage. I have been running tier 15 maps and even tackling pinnacle bosses, and this build has been super effective in every scenario. I'll walk you through the best gear options, passive tree, so you can copy this build and start farming. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Let's begin with the gear first. The most important piece of the build is your weapon. Ideally, you want something that can reach 500 plus DPS and at least plus 4 in level of projectile skills, if not more. I don't even have that yet, but the higher you go, the better your damage output will be. Keep upgrading as you farm more currency. I'm also running a few uniques, but don't worry, they're not expensive. For body armor, I'm using the Morier Invictus Grand Regalia. First, you can buy the 4-socket version, and once you farm more currency, upgrade it to 5-socket for maximum effectiveness. In gloves, I'm running the Hand of Wisdom and Action Spiral Wraps. These scale our damage massively as we stack intelligence. Another important part is Ingenuity Utility Belt. This one buffs the effects of our rings, so the better your rings are, the stronger the build becomes. For the rings itself, prioritize added physical or lightning damage, attributes, and elemental resistances. For amulet, I prefer the gold amulet with plus 2 in level of projectile skills. This is important, plus attributes and resistance to all element. For helmet, go for only energy shield with life, mana, and resistances. For the boots, take the usual movement speed, resistance, and some life. An important note that this build works without uniques also. So if you don't have them, don't worry. You can still make it work with rares that fit the stats priorities. Let's talk about the skill and support gems now. Let's start with Voltaic Mark. Take Lightning Attunement, Shock, and Efficiency. For attrition, we use this only for boss fights. For elemental weakness, take Heightened Curse, Potent Exposure, Prolonged Duration, and Focused Curse. For Wind Dancer, take Magnified Area, Maim, and Life Leech. For Shock Burst Round, take Fresh Clip, Concentrated Area, Rapid Attacks, Elemental Armament, and Elemental Focus. For Herald of Thunder, take Lightning Attunement, Lightning Penetration, Long Shot, and Elemental Focus. In Galvanic Shards, take Lightning Attunement, Shock, Fork, Lightning Exposure, and Potent Exposure. For Ghost Dance, we only use Compressed Duration. Along with this, we have Emergency Reload with cooldown recovery and efficiency. Let's take a look at the passive tree now. Starting with the Ascendancy, here's the order I recommend. First, take Pitiless Killer, then Judge, Jury, and Executioner. After that, you can take Witchbane and No Mercy. Now let's see the tree itself. For the attributes, put enough strength and dexterity to meet gear and skill requirements. After that, pump everything into intelligence. This is where you deal the big boy damage. Let me go through the important nodes in order. Remorseless, Heavy Ammunition, Careful Aim, Blur, Eagle Eye, Honed Instincts, Mindful Awareness, Flow State, Essence of the Storm, General Electric, Subterfuge Mask, this is very important, Falcon Technique. Next we have Proficiency, Enhanced Reflexes, Maiming Strike, Frazzled, Deft Recovery, Catalysis, Freedom of Movement, Escape Velocity, Acceleration, Flash Storm, Lightning Rod, and Giant Slayer. When you start reaching level 90, start picking up attack speed nodes here. Also, these are the jewels I'm using. Finally, we can take a look at the rotation now. For mapping, it's pretty simple. Enable Herald of Thunder, enable Wind Dancer and Ghost Dance, and then just start spraying packs with Galvanic Shards. If you see a rare enemy that won't go down easily, swap to Shock Burst Round and delete it. Always make sure that enemies are shocked before using the shock burst for maximum damage. For bosses, disable Herald of Thunder and Ghost Dance. Then enable Attrition.
Right then, who wants to get blown up?
Start by applying Elemental Weakness and Voltaic Mark on the boss. Then shock the boss with Galvanic Shards. And then switch to Shock Burst round and start deleting its health bar. If you want, you can also use the emergency reload. And before you know it, the boss is gone. And you're collecting the juicy loot. Alright, that wraps up my Lightning Witchhunter build in Path of Exile 2. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment if you have any questions or tweaks, and subscribe for more Path of Exile 2. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.